Hey team, what's going on? Big things happening, big things happening. So, I won a car. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. So my last video, or a couple of videos ago, I was talking about my car that was having a bunch of problems, the breakdown, that whole story. What's funny is now I have a new one because I hit a couple of shots and a half-court shot to win a car. So there's this 3-on-3 basketball tournament, and I was playing with a couple of my buddies, and then I heard about, like, I heard off in the distance they were giving away this car, this Toyota. And then usually I hear about that kind of thing, and I'm like, whatever. You never win that stuff, like a raffle for a car, that doesn't happen, right? On the second day of the 3-on-3 basketball tournament, I kept hearing the guy over like the PA system. He's, you guys, I don't know if you guys understand, the odds are really good. And I kept hearing that, and I was like, oh man. So I waited till, it was Sunday of a Saturday-Sunday tournament, and the closing to enter for the contest was at noon on Sunday. And it was 11:30 a.m. on Sunday, right after one of our 3-on-3 games. So I walked over to the place where they were talking about it. It was $10 for 3 half-court shots. And then if you make one of the 3, you get to advance to the next round. Shoot, why not? I kind of believe in my half-court shooting abilities. Weird thing to believe about yourself, but I'm one of those guys. Sorry, my hair's kind of wet. So I go out there, and then I shoot 3 shots. I shoot them all off 2 feet, like a regular jumper from half court. And I hit the front rim, I think on at least 2 out of the 3. And then I was thinking, shoot, man, I'm right there. Because I've seen a lot of these other guys who are shooting these, and they're guys who have no like the guys who've made it, a lot of them had no business making that. Like, it's just kind of a lucky thing. But me, I feel like, man, I'm right here, because I believe in my shooting ability. And then I'm like, all right, I gotta pay another 10 bucks. I bought it from one of my teammates. He wasn't believing in me. He wasn't believing in me.
We should all take a picture of this.
Woo! He said I wouldn't do it. I borrowed that $10 from him, and then I go in there again. First one, same kind of thing, but like when I'm shooting off 2 feet from that half court, there's the way my jumper is, it puts a stupid amount of arc on it. I didn't really need all that, so then I adjusted. I think it was on my last of the 3 attempts on the second go of my second $10 spend. And then I did it off 1 foot, and I went like that. It felt really good. I missed it. I think it rimmed out, but it felt good. And then I had to take a second, because I don't want to be that guy who keeps like, keeps spending money on like this like lottery ticket that's not gonna happen. So then I was thinking, shoot, I need to take a step back. And then I started asking some more questions. So I talked to the ladies. At this point, I'm getting pretty friendly with the people up front that are like helping run this thing, because, there's another dude over there who did it like 8 times. He spent like 80 bucks and he still didn't hit it. But then I'm asking more questions, so I ask, so if I make this half-court shot, give me the whole rundown about the whole thing works. So she laid it out. If you make a half-court shot, which you can attempt as many until you make it, so it's almost a guarantee you're in, it comes down to you get 1 chance to make a 3-pointer. And then if you miss it, you're out. And then they do it another round, so you get 1 chance to make a 3-pointer, and then it eliminates a lot. So those 2 shots, you have to go 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. So that eliminates quite a bit of people. And then it comes down to everybody gets a half-court shot, and then if you miss, everybody gets another half-court shot, and if everybody misses again, it comes down to a 3-point shootout. So after hearing that, I thought, shoot, if it comes down to a 3-point shootout, which it probably will, because there's a good chance someone's gonna make that half-court shot, I feel pretty good about that to win a car. So I was like, all right, carry on. And then I found another 10 bucks in my ball bag or my backpack, and I gave it. They give it to the ladies. And then my teammates are starting to get, I said, don't worry about me, because they wanted to go home and get some food or something like that, but in between games. Then I said, don't worry about me, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna do this. I committed. Because my 2019 motto has really been like, you really always put yourself in a box. You always think that these things that you usually don't hear success stories about, or when the odds are slim, like if you want to go become a movie star or something, you have that mentality, the odds are small, you can't do it. Then your odds are 0. But all those people who became movie stars, all those people who won cars, you had to give yourself a chance. So always give yourself a chance. The biggest person to stop you is you. But you don't want to be irrational with it. You want to be like doing something that's outlandish and impossible. Because I think this was possible. Like the odds were good enough to me. So I go a 3rd time. And then I either hit I think it was the second one of the 3 that I hit. It was either the first or second. I think it was the second one. swished it. And then I looked right back at my teammates because they weren't believing in me. So I felt good about that. All right, here we go. And there were 39 people to have made a half-court shot by the time it closed. And then it was late, we did our 3-point shooting to narrow it down. So the first round of 3-point shooting, a couple hours later, I got the first couple guys, I see some guys make them, some guys missed them. For the most part, people are making them. And then I get up there, because I've been practicing like the entire time in between when I entered, when I made that first half-court shot to when the 3-point shooting was gonna happen. I was practicing my threes like no other. So then I get up there and then boom, I make the first one. I kind of like hits the front rim, but I made it. Everyone shoots their first 3-point shot. And then they were like, all right, the next 3-point shot's gonna be later. Unless you have a game coming up, then you can shoot it right now. And then I was gonna go look in my phone to see if my game was right then or whatever. But then I thought, you know what? I just shot the 3, I'm still in the rhythm. Let's just shoot it right now. So then I get out there. I shoot the second one, same kind of thing. It wasn't beautiful, but boom, 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 it goes in. It rattles around a little bit, but it gets in there. And then at that point, there had been 4 guys, including myself, to make the half-court shot and make 2 threes. But there were still a couple shooters left. At the end of the day, there was, let me think, there was 5 guys left that had made a half-court shot, then made a 3, then made a second 3, and then it was the finals. So 5 guys at this point. And then later, so it's later in the day, they said, all right, for the finals, it was like 2:30, 2 o'clock, something like that. It was a shoot-off. So they stopped all the 3-on-3 games. They brought everybody over to the court. It says like Toyota of Olympia is sponsoring this whole 3-on-3 tournament, right? You see Toyota everywhere. And they had like this whole court set up. But everybody comes over. It's kind of a big deal. Even at this point, I kept practicing my 3-pointers. Because I was thinking, man, it's gonna come down to these threes. So I'm practicing those. So all 5 of us are like under this like tent. And then there's a bunch of people gathered around. So it's kind of a packed area. Hyping it up, there's a guy in the mic talking about the half-court shot. And the order of the shooters was kind of like picked up by them. So the first guy goes, he shoots, no bueno. Second guy goes, no bueno. And then they call out me. So then I get out there. I wanted to hype the crowd up. I'll let you see what happened.
All right, he wants the crowd participation. Let's make some noise. This is Winston Sherman.
The whole reason that Toyota wants to sponsor this, and they want it to be fun, they want people to talk about Toyota and all this kind of thing. So I thought, even if I don't make this shot, I want it to be worth people's while, because people don't want to walk over to this thing and see a bunch of people whiff at a shot, and it's boring. So then I started getting the clap going, because it wasn't my intention to get the slow clap going, but when I went up there, there were people like clapping for me, just like being nice, just to cheer me on. But then that's when it gave me the idea, so that's when I started getting the slow clap going. And so then I get up there, just off one, just like I was practicing earlier. Pow! It was an awesome moment. And the alarm was going off and all that. And man, I felt like a freaking celebrity. There was so many pictures, all the people from Toyota, all the people from the 3-on-3 tournament. I was taking pictures in front of the car, all these different, it was awesome, man. So apparently I didn't tell my mom about it. I didn't realize that I didn't tell her, but she was there, like for the 3-on-3. And so she heard my name being announced, like Winston, when's the car? Da, da. After I'm like celebrating a little bit, she comes screaming, what? And she's coming, so I picked her up. I twirled her and stuff, and everybody was loving the moment. And I'm just so grateful for everybody there and just the whole thing. Everybody was awesome. Kind of when it started dying down a little bit, they said, tomorrow 8:30 a.m. come by, basically pay the taxes, pick it up. So I did pay the taxes, but the taxes were a little over $2,000 for like a $30,000 car. So I was just like, if you wanted to, you could just sell it right then, just make a bunch of money, but I want to keep the car. So the next morning when I get there, I was just thinking like, okay, this is the brand new RAV4, and man, I'm grateful for that. But then also I was kind of thinking, man, those hybrids they got now, pretty cool. And I kind of saw that the hybrids had more horsepower, and they get better gas mileage and all that. So the next day in the morning, I was just like, man, I'm just gonna go in there, and if they're offering this RAV4, I'm taking it. But the first thing she says, so you're a young guy, would you rather have like a Toyota Tacoma or something instead? And I was thinking, well, shoot, what are my options? I told her, I really like this new RAV4 actually, but what about the hybrid? So then we kind of started working some stuff out, because basically I was gonna get the credit, I was gonna get like Toyota credit from the cost of the car that they were giving away, and then anything more than that, I was gonna have to pay. So if I wanted to get a Tacoma that was like reasonable, I'd have been paying a bunch of money anyway. But the RAV4 hybrid, I had to pay $677 extra to move up to the hybrid, which gets 41 city instead of 26, I think it is. But I've been averaging like 46 miles per gallon so far. So it's been killing. I've loved this car. It's been amazing. After taxes, cost of the title and the upgrade, it was out the door. It was $3,400 for a $30,000 car. So it's been a crazy experience. And then my other car still kind of got issues now, but it's up for sale, and I just kind of want to get that thing out of my life. I mean, it was really fun while it lasted, but this new car has been awesome. It's been an amazing thing. So that's kind of what I've been doing. The next weekend I had another 3-on-3 tournament. I was joking with my teammates. I'm like, well, is there a car to be won? There wasn't, but I had the seats folded down on my back. I slept in the back. I've been trying to spend as much time with that baby as I can. Toyota of Olympia was amazing. If you guys are ever in the area, Toyota of Olympia, I recommend them. And I'll be back next year when they got that same thing, because it was the first time Toyota of Olympia sponsored that 3-on-3 tournament. It was only the 3rd year of that 3-on-3 tournament. So next year I'll be back. They said they're gonna announce this is the returning champion next year. Hopefully I can get it again. But in any case, that's just been my last week and a half, 2 weeks. It's been awesome, and I'll probably be showing you guys the car a little bit too in the next couple of videos or whatever. But yeah, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? If you have any questions, let me know, and thanks for watching. Peace.